out here today at a new property we just picked up this year here in Illinois, and putting out some happy herd buck pits. We're going to make a few mock scrapes. We got a covert cell camera we're going to mount over here on the top ridge, and we're just going to see what we can come up with, see what's out here. We just pulled this card here on this camera, and it had 1,896 pictures. We looked through the first 60, majority were deer, so we want to see what's running around. Mock scrape will help us figure it out. So get this going here. 15th here in Illinois tonight. I didn't get to kill on camera, but I did have 3 does come out. The big doe winded me, so I just, stayed still. Anyway, she come up the hill, kept trying to figure out what I was, where I was, and anyway, she never got into a clearing so I could shoot. I had a branch right in the way. I couldn't even draw my bow back at her. But anyways, I was watching the does and they started walking off, so I shut the camera off, and just happened to look over my shoulder as I was getting ready to grab my quiver to put back on my bow, and I'll be damned, here comes a buck right around the corner. And I said, you know what, I didn't kill a single deer last year, so this dude's dead. And I went to go shoot, and I'm guessing I caught a branch because the arrow kind of got all goofy on me. It was only about 5 minutes until the end of shooting hours, so kind of one of them deals where he was down along the corn, and it was probably a 25-yard shot, and I probably should have let him walk, but you know what, I like my deer meat, so we're gonna go take a look at this guy. And looks like, just typical rage trail, blood everywhere. But here he is. I'll get him drug out of here, and I'll try to get some better pictures of him here. Go from there.
Hey, Randy Brewer here with R2K Outdoors with Kyle Peterson here. So you shot a nice buck this year.
Yeah, my original plan was to let him pass, but last year I didn't shoot a damn thing. So, yeah. We just came down. My daughter's in the background, by the way, so you can hear a little bit of that. But
whatever.
And but anyways, no, I got in the stand, and I think it was October 15th, October 14th or 15th, and got in the stand tonight. Is the very first time I ever hunted this new property we picked up this year.
Right.
And we knew there's some good ones out there, and I knew there's a lot that were young. But the thing is like, how, do you pass them? What do you do? I mean, it's new property. We're looking at genetics wise, things like that.
Right.
So, anyways, the night I got in the stand, first night I ever hunted it, I got in there and I sat most of the night, and it was windy, super windy, and I just happened to, look down the hill, and the sun was starting to set a little bit, and I saw a couple yearlings come out. Well, when they come out, I happened to see this big old doe coming out, and then instantly, like, I'm fired up. Like, I drew back my bow one time last year and I missed.
Oh, no kidding.
So I was fired up. Like, yeah. I'm killing something. Like, it's happening. So anyways, this doe comes up, and when me and KL hung the stand, there's a limb that kind of comes out, and she come up that hill, and she was right behind it. On the video, she looks like she's in the crystal clear because the camera's, 2-3 foot away from me.
Right.
And she looks like it's crystal clear shot. Well, yeah, she come up, she started blowing at me because the wind was blowing right at him. Like, as soon as I saw him come out, it was the last place I expected him to come out. That's where they came out.
It's been a tough year this year with that wind. That wind's just been 20 miles an hour or something.
It's either cold or
hot,
80 or
the wind's 15, 20 miles an hour.
Right. But it was one of them deals where, like, she was blowing at me, and she wanted to go walk away, and I just reached up and shut the camera off. Like, I was mad. She was going downhill out of range, I couldn't shoot her. And as I reached up, I shut the camera off, and it was about 15 minutes for shooting hours, so I'm done. Like, I'm over it. I'm reaching down. I just grabbed hold of my quiver, and I just happened to turn, and there's standing corn all along where my stand is, and I saw antlers, and I saw a good-sized body.
Right.
And he's coming around the corner, and I was looking at him, I'm like,
forget the cameras, forget everything. Like, I didn't kill anything last year. Like, this is happening.
Exactly.
And I drew back, and he finally stopped. He was about 35 to begin with. Got as close as 15. By the time I dropped back and turned around and on him, he was about 25 heading away. And he was quartering away pretty hard. And when I went to go shoot, it was just that right time of night where things kind of start blending in. You got standing corn and a deer and tree branches in front of you.
And they're so small you can't hardly see them anyways.
I could see the nocturnal just drop. And when it hit, it spined him. And he went down. But them two legs, he started going. I'm like, shit. I was like, I gotta get down. So I'm like throwing all my stuff on, grabbing my bow, and I didn't have a pole rope for that stand, so I'm carrying my bows and trying to get down the ladder.
Trying to climb down. That's a bear.
So I got down, and I get around the timber, and I'm starting to go down the corn. Well, he's not on the side of the corn anymore. He's in the standing corn. I'm like, crap.
Your night just went from bad to worse.
Right. So anyways, I get my phone out, because by the time I got down and got down to him, like, it was pretty dark. And so I got my phone out, and all I could see was that rage trail. You know, right in the corner. And I was like, well, this is easy enough. I just started following the rage trail. And sure enough, about 30 yards later, there he was, just laying there looking at me. And I honestly, the rage did enough damage, I probably didn't need to shoot him again.
You did the ethical thing.
Right, but I went ahead and put another one in him.
Yeah.
And I shot, and I went and got the truck, come back. I did a little recovery video, and then I waited for KL and Marcus to show up, and they helped me load him.
Yep.
And then we come back here, and I had a little man here, and my wife, we sat down and butchered him up. We ground him up, made some deer brats and some deer sausage. So that's
some good eating. It was a good night though.
That's what it's all about.
Last year when you shot that buck on camera and your trail camera
caught. 2 years ago?
2 years ago, when your trail camera caught the shot, that was amazing. That was probably some of the best footage I've seen in a long time.
Every time when I was been hunting, I couldn't get anything.
You couldn't get anything at all?
Nope.
No, he's had bad luck this year. We have not seen a deer. We've had a coyote really close, but
should have shot the coyote, bud.
We couldn't see him. It was standing corn.
Oh no.
You can hear him howling, and I'm telling you, when they howl that close and the hair rises on the back of your neck, you know they're close.
Exactly. And the bad thing is, usually when the coyotes start howling, you know deer hunt's over with. You might as well just pack up.
Well,
and
this
go
morning,
Same thing.
Anyways, thanks for watching, and
thanks, guys.
See you